Hello students, welcome back to our science classes, and we are continuing our lesson coal and petroleum. So in our previous classes we have studied about the formation of coal and petroleum. Now let's learn mining of petroleum. So we have learned how petroleum is formed. That petroleum we have to mine it out. So now let's learn the mining of petroleum. Petroleum occurs at a depth of few hundred to 3 to 4 kilometers deep inside the earth. To mine it, first we have to drill the holes. We are drilling holes to these petroleum deposits. Later pipes are inserted and petroleum gushes out into the pipe. The reason is due to the internal pressure of natural gas. We said that where the petroleum deposits are there, around that there will be a layer of natural gas. The petroleum gushes out into the pipes which we are inserted. And later with the help of pump we pump out this petroleum. So hope you have understood the mining of petroleum. And what the petroleum we mined out, that cannot be used for any purpose. We can't be used for anything. That's why it is known as crude oil. The mined petroleum, we cannot use it for any useful purposes. That is why petroleum is also known as crude oil. To get the useful components, we have to do the fractional distillation of this petroleum. So by doing the fractional distillation, we can separate the useful components or useful fractions of petroleum. That process is known as fractional distillation of petroleum, or it is also known as refining of petroleum. Refining of petroleum will be carried out in a petroleum refinery. Hope it is clear. So let us see the process of separating petroleum into usable fractions by fractional distillation is called fractional distillation of petroleum or refining of petroleum. And I said that it is carried out in a petroleum refinery. So how it is done? A diagram is given here. So there it is done in a tall fractionating tower. You can see a tall fractionating tower. Here we will add crude oil or petroleum that will be heated at high temperature. And when we heat it at high temperature, easily vaporizing components or which are having low boiling point, that goes through these pipes easily and it goes to the topper layer of this fractionating tower. Top layer of this fractionating, which are having less boiling point, that goes to the top layer of the fractionating tower. That means first it comes topmost, it comes petroleum gas, and next which is having next boiling point, like that. According to the boiling point, it deposits or collects in the different layers in the fractionating tower. So which are having more boiling point, the components of petroleum having more boiling point, that will be deposited at the bottom layer of this fractionating tower. And also which are the non-volatile components, the components which are non-volatile, that will be deposited at the bottom level. Bottom layer, bottom of this fractionating tower, they are lubricating oil, paraffin wax, asphalt, etc. These are non-volatile components of the petroleum that will be connected at the lowermost. So let us see what are the useful components that we get when we do the fractional distillation of petroleum. They are petroleum gas, petrol, kerosene, diesel, fuel oil, residue. That means that residue are these three. What are they? Lubricating oil, paraffin wax and asphalt.